Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of July 27th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is subscribe and hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. But Aries, let's see what we have going on for you this week. Two cards here at the end. We'll take it, both of them. But let's see here. You showing up in a very strong position. Ooh, this is, you are definitely off to a good start here, Aries. You have the Tower here, but as I always say, to me, the Tower can be a good card, number one. Some people disagree with that, but I mean, I've seen it happen in people's lives, how it is a good thing. And I mean, the Tower is very necessary, but even at that, this looks amazing, Aries. For some of you, I feel like this is just a very simple reading. I feel like you could just be getting a job that you've been waiting for a while. And I say this because, again, you have the Tower, but you go from the Tower to the King of Pentacles to Eight of Pentacles. This is like getting a job or getting something that is permanent. This could also be a permanent relationship as well. This is a really good reading, is what I'm going to say to you here, Aries. I love this. You start off with the Turtle Spirit. This card says slow and steady wins the race. I almost feel like saying wearing something down here, Aries, in a lot of ways. So for some of you, I feel like you have won like a very long battle. This could be something legal. You even have the Justice card here. It could be something like maybe you've been waiting for something to show up. I feel like saying you've kind of reached the finish line. What's interesting is you even have the Four of Wands as well. The Four of Wands is a card of the finish line. It is a card of getting to the end of a very long journey, and we'll talk about that more in a minute, but very good card for you. In this first row, you have the Emperor, you showing up here, the Ace of Pentacles, and in the Tower here. For some of you, I do feel like this could say that maybe some plans didn't go according to plan. Something took longer than it should have, and maybe that caused some Tower moments for you here. The Tower can also be a revelation. Again, to me, the Tower is a good card. Like I said, I know some people disagree with that, but to me, the Tower has to happen. The top of the Tower is, the whole story with the Tower is that things have become too common. The Tower represents like the Tower of Babel in the Bible, and this is not a religious statement here, Aries. That's what the card represents, and it represents things becoming too common, things be kind of getting into a comfort zone in your life. So it's like the Tower comes in maybe when we are in a comfort zone, or we're in a situation that is just repeating over and over and over again, or again when sometimes like we just fall into patterns, right? And the Tower comes in to shake those patterns up. It's like saying things have been the same for too long. And again, this is why I say the Tower is a good card. If you read about the Tower, and historically the Tower card in the tarot represented the Tower of Babel. Again, things needing a shake up. So I feel like something needed a shake up here for you. You also have the Ace of Pentacles here, which is like some sort of offer from the universe. And I feel like you could have be receiving an offer that you've been hoping for here. Again, for some of you, it could be a job. For others, the Ace of Pentacles just represents kind of like getting to the garden, getting to the end of some sort of journey here. All the major arcana in the tarot have a path that runs through them, basically, or a lot of the cards have a path that run through them. And this is like the ending of that journey. The Ace of Pentacles is kind of like the last card on this path here. And it's kind of like saying you are getting to a place of solitude, rest, and you're also getting to a place where you are going to have some sort of passionate or maybe even profitable new beginning in your life. It's like there's finally I feel like you're finally getting profits is what I feel like saying to you, Aries. But I feel like these are not like necessarily financial profits. I feel like these are everything profits. I feel like you are receiving kind of earnings, you're receiving energy for the things that you have done. It's almost like the universe is paying you back for, all the difficulties that you've been through. Next, you have this Enlightenment card here. So I do feel like, again, some of you are being enlightened to why certain things had to go the way they did in your life. You have the Four of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups in this row. This is major, major fulfillment coming in for you here, Aries. The Four of Wands is a card that kind of represents the finish line. This up here kind of looks like the end of something. It's kind of like you're reaching the finish line. These people are celebrating. They're like calling you in to this finish line. They're saying like, hey, finish these things up. finish the things up that you've been working on in your life, because you're about to have some sort of major celebration in your life here with this Four of Wands. And you have the King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Like I said, this could be financial fulfillment for a lot of you. For others, of course, this could be marriage. The King of Pentacles would represent someone who is permanent in your life. To me, this could be an earth sign for some of you. Could also be a Libra as well that some of you are dealing with. Again, you have basically everything here. It's a general reading. It could be any sign, but Earth and Libra stand out to me here. So this definitely could be marriage coming in for you, something permanent. Again, King of Pentacles is a card of permanence, things lasting for a very long period of time. You also have the Ace of Pentacles as well, and the Ace of Pentacles is the path to marriage. So I do feel like some of you, this could be marriage for you here, Aries, and that would be very nice. But for the most part, I feel like this is like major financial fulfillment. So whatever you've been working on financially, I feel like there could be a lot of fulfillment there. At the end here, you have these two cards wanted to come out together. You have this Unfinished Symphony card and the Imagine card. I feel like for some of you, it's like something is not finished yet in your life with this Unfinished Symphony card. The Imagine card is like saying, maybe you're trying to wrap up certain projects, or maybe you're trying to finish certain things in your life. And I feel like you need to use your imagination to kind of like get to the end here, whatever you're trying to wrap up. In this row, you have the Eight of Pentacles here, the Page of Wands, and the Justice card. For some of you, I just feel like saying the word more. It's almost like you're realizing that there is more to life. Like maybe you've been stuck in the same job for a long time, and maybe you're realizing that you want to push yourself and get something different, or maybe you're realizing that there's more to life, you know? So that's kind of a weird message with these cards, but that's what I get. For others, I feel like you are finally seeing results. Eight of Pentacles is like the card of the apprentice, and we're going to clarify all this in just a second here, Aries, but I almost feel like you are getting recognition for all your hard work, all the hard work that you have been doing for a very long period of time. The Page of Wands could represent some sort of adventure. So I feel like some of you could be going on an adventure here. You could be like traveling or moving. Tower card can just be a move as well. So I feel like some of you could be moving here with that Page of Wands. The Justice card is like justice. I did get something legal over here. Like it's like you're finishing up a long legal battle for those of you that are dealing with that. And I feel that Justice card says you're getting justice in the future. This is your future position. So it might not be coming in this week. It might be coming in the future. For others, like I said, the Justice card is like cause and effect. It's like you're learning where to put your energy with that card. But Aries, this is an amazing reading already. Again, you show up in a very strong position, in the first position as yourself here. And yeah, it just looks really good. So between the Emperor here and the Four of Wands, you have the Nine of Diamonds. I feel like some of you could be finishing a marriage. Some of you, this could be a divorce here with this Tower card, or a separation. I feel like this came up for you last week. But I would say if you're going through divorce, it's like you're heading towards something much better for you, Aries. Nine of Diamonds is an upgrade. You know, Nine of Diamonds is called the coffin, and it represents being inside this coffin. But it's like saying something needs to die. And you are inside this coffin, and the coffin door is always closed on a coffin card. And it kind of says like you need to experience a death, a transformation, so that you can step out into this amazing new world. It's like you're almost at the finish line. I feel like some of you are wrapping things up here with this reading. It could be a marriage for some of you. For others, it could just be anything else. And it's like whatever is ending, I feel like there's just like a beautiful new beginning that you probably can't even imagine with this Imagine card. Between the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, you have the Six of Clubs. I feel like you're tired in work for a lot of you. The Six of Clubs is called the cross, and it can represent having a cross to bear, you know, experiencing some burdens. To me, it is a card of success. To me, it can say that you've been on this long journey, almost like the Ten of Wands in the tarot. It's like you've been on this long journey, you're exhausted, but at the same time, it's like you're coming to the end of that. For others, I feel like you're just like removing burdens from your life. What do you know? Between the Tower and the Nine of Cups, you have the Tower. The Tower in the Lenormand is a little bit different than the Tower in the Tarot, but it is a card of guidance, and it is a card of isolation as well. I do feel like some of you could be feeling very isolated here, and this Nine of Cups it's like you're going from the Tower to the Nine of Cups. It's like you are finding out how to be satisfied on your own. You are figuring out how to be happy on your own. Usually, when we figure out how to be happy on our own, for example, if we're looking for love, It's like that's when our true love comes in. Like when we are truly healed, when we are truly happy on our own and we don't need someone to fill our cups up, it's like that's usually when we find someone who is complete. And that's almost like the feeling I'm getting down here. Between the Four of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Sun. The Sun is the Ace of Diamonds. Very good card. Definitely a lot of happiness and celebrations. This is an amazing financial reading for you. This is definitely one of the best readings I've done for you, Aries, like in a while. So this is really good. And I feel like this is a lot of attention, a lot of success coming in for you here. Love it. Between the King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, you have the Four of Diamonds. The Four of Diamonds is not a real Lenormand card. In this deck, I'm using the maybe Lenormand here, Aries, and it has some extra cards in it. And the Four of Diamonds in the playing card reading system, to me, represents patience for your soulmate. So in the traditional like playing card reading system, the Four of Diamonds is a card of being patient for your soulmate or kind of like waiting for a soulmate to come in. For others of you, I feel like this is just, again, financial stability. So I feel like there's a lot of financial stability coming in for you. Between the Nine of Cups and the Justice card, you have the Whip. This is the Jack of Clubs. This card can represent whipping yourself in the back, beating yourself up over things. So I would like let go of those fears and illusions. Really, for some reason, what's popping into my head is other people. I feel like other people are kind of like guilting you here with the Whip card. It's almost like other people, maybe family or something like that, are like trying to guilt you into like taking care of them or something like that. I don't know what's popping into my head, so I have to say it. I read intuitively, but that's what I'm getting there. For others, it just says, you know, let go of the past. No guilt, no shame, let those feelings go. On your top row here, you have the Five of Hearts. Again, this card is not a real Lenormand card, but in this deck, the person who created this deck, I think, says this card represents new love coming into your life. To me, in the playing card reading system, the Five of Hearts is a card of jealousy. So it kind of says, like, let jealousy go. For some of you, I feel like your life is majorly improving. And it's like there could be people who are guilting you because of that, like family and things like that. So I feel like you need to be careful of people who are trying to guilt you into, you know, helping them when they can't help themselves and all this other stuff. So I'd be careful of that. I do feel like I definitely feel new love here for you, especially if you've gone through like a divorce or an ending. This is amazing. This is like a true love coming in for you with that King of Pentacles. In the middle row here, you have the Anchor, the Nine of Spades. The Anchor kind of represents things that are holding us back from the past. So definitely let those things go. It's actually a pretty good card. It can represent like pulling up anchor and moving on to something new. So I feel like a lot of you are just moving on to new things in your life. And finally, at the bottom here, you have the Crossroads, the Queen of Diamonds. It's kind of weird. I feel like some of you are kind of like, this is like a side message, Aries. It's popping into my head with this Queen of Diamonds. I almost feel like some of you are in a situation where it's like maybe you have gotten back together with a person, or maybe you're in a situation that you thought you wanted to be in, but it's almost like you're realizing you don't. So that's a very weird feeling. I feel like for some of you, you're like, wait, I don't actually want this. So I feel like some of you are at a crossroads with this card. It's like you're trying to decide what to do. Yeah, Four of Hearts. Four of Hearts says follow your heart. The Four of Hearts is a card of love usually, but to me it can be a card of being patient with yourself. And it's also a card that says, like, if you're trying to make a difficult decision, you know what to do. Trust your intuition, trust your heart, basically, is what I'd say there. Five of Spades. The Five of Spades in this deck is called like the Train. It's the person who wrote the book here says that it's a card of momentum. Really, it's a card of breakups or separations. So again, I feel like some of you are going through like some sort of breakup or a shakeup in this bottom row with the Tower. But it's like you're moving in a positive direction. So I like that. But again, I do get a weird feeling here. For others, I just feel like this Queen of Diamonds, this Crossroads card could be love, could be an earth sign coming in for you here, Aries. But this is amazing reading. I feel like you're just feeling really strong, like very in tune with yourself here. It's like you're making your own decisions, doing the things that you want to do. And I feel like it's leading to major success and fulfillment. Love it. Amazing. So thank you for watching, Aries, and definitely enjoy your week.